Welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony 2024 of the MSc International Relations and Diplomacy program. We do something right now that usually doesn't happen in class. We are 1 minute early. But we realize that you are sitting in the room and probably it doesn't make any sense to just wait, so let's go ahead. All right, a very special welcome, of course, to the graduating students. You probably wonder where are they, but they will be joining us in a moment. Also, very much welcome everyone who watches today on the live stream. We are happy that you have the opportunity to be with us in this way behind your own computer, laptop at home. So very much welcome to everyone. I should apologize to those on the live stream. In a moment, our graduating students will walk in, and we in the room have wonderful music as a background. We are not allowed to live stream it because of copyright reasons. So be aware, those on the live stream have this silence when our students will be walking in. So parents, family, friends, very much welcome again. Also, colleagues who are either in the room or are watching via the live stream, we very much appreciate that you are present with us for the graduation. It is in a moment that we can start and that our... yeah, they're waiting for the signal. It's a bit odd to give that kind of behind the door. So let us wait. Yep. 1 minute, it says. I can imagine some students are probably trying to get their hats in the right order and making sure they look as fancy as they want to be on the pictures. So I think we give them, we are ready. Yes, there they are. What an absolutely wonderful moment to see all of you in these beautiful outfits enter the room. What a marvelous group it has been. And I know you're going to cry a little at the end of the ceremony because you've spent 2 years together and now you are graduating. Well, we are celebrating indeed the achievements of 2 years of a very hard, intensive program. All of you graduating today, you know that this is the truth, but you have also learned a lot. Let me say first, we of course cherish all the wonderful moments we've had with you, whether it was in class, whether it was outside the classroom, whether it was at the trip, Brussels, Geneva. I think we've had wonderful memories. We have wonderful memories of these events, and I'm sure you have a lot more. However, let's also be frank. You studied for this degree, while the world is admittedly risking to get more fragmentation. We see traditional large power rivalries. We see, and it's not new, unfortunately, but we see conflict and risks of war globally. You have studied many topics related to exactly such challenges, addressing the essence of them, trying to understand their dynamics, and most importantly, to explore how academics can potentially be of any help, trying to provide insights that can then be translated into practice. You have also trained negotiation skills. You have learned how to act in diplomatic settings, how to formulate your positions and opinions, and you have learned how theory and practice can best be bridged. We actually hope that all the tools you have acquired, the academic training, the practical training, will be of help to you, whatever your professional or academic embedding may be in the future. And it is also true that you got your training in the international city of peace and justice. People, live up to that promise also after you graduate. We count on you. Also, many years from now, we hope that you can put into practice what you have learned in prior degrees and in your 2-year intensive MSc International Relations and Diplomacy program. In a moment, the festive part of the ceremony will start, and each of you will get the very well-deserved diploma. But as you have seen on the program, we have a couple of things in between that we look forward to, and this time we are very happy to be able to actually also welcome Dr. Maaike Okano-Heijmans onto the stage, who is really the person coordinating for us at our partner institution, Clingendael, the Netherlands Institute of International Relations. So applause for Dr. Maaike Okano-Heijmans.
Thank you very much, Professor Hössli. It's a great honor to be standing here today, and it's a great pleasure to see you all wearing these beautiful outfits and knowing that you will all be receiving a diploma very soon after 2 years of very hard work. I'm never sure whether to address the students at this occasion or the parents and the family that are here, but I think since you've heard me talking too much perhaps already, I'll also address your families. Because I'm sure that when they saw you looking for a program and a good place to continue your studies after you finished a bachelor, you had discussions with them on why the MIRD. And I'm pretty sure that also then Clingendael came up. Because what I think is unique about our program that we have been doing with so much pleasure together with Leiden University is that we bring in this policy-oriented, this practical angle, international negotiations. I'm not going to ask you to raise your hands for your most favorite course, but I think if I would, this one would stand out. This is the kind of practical courses that I think led you to choosing for this course at, of course, one of the most well-known universities for international relations. And what I wanted to share with you today is this unique collaboration, seen from your perspective, is also very much unique from our perspective. Because Clingendael is an institute, we also benefit. And I think this is also a message that I would like to share with your families, because it's a great honor also to be working with the best and the brightest students from all over the world, to have them as students. Of course, first of all, that's how we get to know many of you, but then also as interns. We have the pleasure every year, and even today, to have many interns from this program. And you have preferred access, of course, because we know that you are one of the best in your cohorts. We also co-author, of course, with you as students. And we know that several of you we might be co-authoring with in the future. Because also that future that lies ahead, I think, is what makes it so special for us to already engage with you, because we can prepare you for that future on the one hand, and we can at the same time benefit from all the skills that you have gained throughout this experience that we were part of. And we might be colleagues at some point. As many of you know, some students who were with the MIRD are now with Clingendael, or I meet them at Think Tank Dialogues. And of course, I see them as authors in different occasions. And this engagement between Leiden University and Clingendael, I think, is also very special in other ways, because we have, of course, Professor Melissen, who will speak to you in a minute, who used to be Klingendael, who's now MIRD at Leiden University. And we have also thesis supervisors who have been with Klingendael and who continue to be part of this family. Because once you are Klingendael, you never leave Klingendael. Once you're MIRD, you never want to be not part of MIRD. So I want to thank you all for really going through tremendous efforts to not just write academic essays. We knew pretty much when you registered that you could do this. We challenged you also on opinion articles. That's a different way of writing. You know this now. Policy briefs of the kind that you might need the skills for to brief your minister at some point, because we know that some of you will rise to those positions where you need those skills. Or you're going to be negotiators in companies, perhaps, where also geopolitics is kicking in. We are engaging more and more with companies, and I think the world is better off with a group of students like you, with the skills that you developed throughout these 2 years, the practical skills, the academic skills, and of course always tied to the latest developments. Because when the war in Ukraine started, there was this cartoon in one of the Dutch newspapers that many of your families who were living abroad, of course, would not have seen. But it said there's actually 2 beneficiaries from this war, and that's Klingendael and Shell. I'm not sure whether that was the kind of way that we would like to appear in the news, but I think it really illustrates really also the value of engaging already in your academic career with an institute like ours. So I want to thank also Professor Hosley for this fantastic collaboration throughout the many years, and I look forward to raising and to nurturing many more like you. But today, this is your special day. Congratulations and all the best. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Okay, thank you so much. You realized that our photographer was getting a little nervous because he couldn't get you onto the picture the way you wanted with a lot of light. And I think we actually have our own people that can help out. So our photographer can just do his job. It's okay. All right. Another small remark. When testing for this room, a couple of days ago, people assured me that the temperature when you get in is really low. So we said, this is going to be fine when we're in. I'm not sure this is true, because I see a lot of the graduating students trying to get a bit of fresh air. So if there is any way that we can get this temperature down, I think that would be appreciated. And I see everyone looking at the knobs, but we'll see. And else we try to find other ways. And I see the parents and friends and audience look more at ease than our graduating students because they have this entire outfit. All right, there we go. People, I think you got messages, you got them now from 2 sides, and I truly also would like to reinforce that. Go out and use what you've learned, whatever you've done. And I personally, I'm so happy if sometimes years after graduation, we see people in different venues. It has been mentioned for the case of the think tanks in Klingendael, but we actually also see them at many, many places in practice, whether it's ministries of foreign affairs, international or non-governmental organizations, and it is fantastic to see that. We just need them to stay in touch with us so the current students can benefit. Okay, that was a side remark. Now, to the important part of this celebration. And fortunately, we will all know, shall I? Yeah. All right, the first person to come up here, Christopher Grandich. And for each, yeah, you come up.
Quite a fun photo. My sister chose that, so thank you, Sophie. I still can't drive. But no, first and foremost, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the university and Dr. Hosley. It's an exceptionally proud moment for me to stand here with you all receiving this diploma, so very excited for that. I actually just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to my family, a few members, because I never do that, and I don't do it enough, and it's it's something I really should say more, but I thought this was a good occasion. Where are they? There. Oh, they're over there. Aha! Well, I want to begin with my parents, obviously, are my biggest inspiration in life and have taught me everything I know. So thank you to them. Mijn grootouders, Nederlandse grootouders. Ik ben zo trots op jullie dat jullie vandaag hier zijn. En jullie weten dat ik ben altijd thuis met jullie. Mijn oom, without whom I couldn't have done this course, so I'm exceptionally grateful to him. And I see my two sisters as well. They're not too bad. They're good fun. So thank you very much. Many congratulations to my fellow students. Very exciting today. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you. Here we go over here.
Great. And maybe I should make a short remark. Isn't this very nice to hear the thanks? and I think it's also very nice that we have these pictures, because I think it tells us different parts of the story of our graduating students when they started out and where they now. So indeed, next students coming up, Aliyah Adan Farah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aliyah Farah. MRID has felt like a roller coaster. Through the difficult assignments to the late night study sessions, I've truly gained a lot in my time here. Through the numerous, from just sitting in Wijnhaven's library, staring at my laptop for hours at a time, to running between Scousburg-Straat and Wijnhaven, there were so many people that supported me along the way. First off, I would like to thank my family. My mother, father, and brother. Thank you for being my support system and giving me the opportunity to achieve my dreams. You were the backbone of my education, and now that I'm here, it's truly due to the love and support. Waku Jalai. Next off, thank you to Ragnhild and Naya and the rest of the faculty for all of the support you have given me throughout the 2 years. This would not have been possible without the meetings, workshops, and overall positive mindset you've instilled in us. And to my friends for continuously answering my questions of, does this sound right? When I start to ramble, and for those late night phone calls back to the US for moral support. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. And it is always awkward to look into the camera for those pictures, but I think you will cherish the pictures that you get for a long time. All right, we have a next beautiful picture, Amber Alexandra Friquet. We skipped one. I should apologize. Two of us were steering the machine at the same time. Sorry about that. It's yours. Sorry.
I'm going to step aside so everyone sees me. It wouldn't be me if that didn't happen. That's a part of my life. Good afternoon, everyone. Before I dive into the numerous thank yous I have to make, I just have to say how quickly time has flown by. Last year I was organizing this, and now I'm graduating, and I'm glad I made it, so yay. To the families and friends gathered here, just a note for all of you, you're going to hear a couple of times how MIRD has been for all of us, and that just goes to show how this program has been everything wonderful and incredible for all of us in different ways. I owe a heartfelt thank you to all our professors for their unwavering support. Dr. Joanna Cook, whose motivation has fueled my journey, she's inspired my thesis, and to Naya and Ragnhild. Your patience with my frantic emails was a lifeline. Thank you, and I'm sorry for all those midnight emails. Dr. Jan Mellison, your insight shaped my growth profoundly, and to my friends, Katyayani, Umang, Ariana, Aliyah, Viraj, Sahib, Christine, Bree, and Lucy, I will miss you very much after this, but this program would have been very bleak if it weren't for you. And to my parents, though not here in person, your unwavering faith and support in me has been my anchor. I love you, I miss you, and thank you for everything. And to my extended family and friends, your encouragement has been a constant source of strength. And I'm deeply grateful to each of you. Thank you, and congratulations to everyone graduating today, and I wish everybody the very best. Thank you.
And now, we're at the right slide. Amber Alexandra Friquet.
Well, hello everyone. We're here today because we're celebrating the end of this 2-year program. And while I've learned a lot academically and definitely have been challenged in my time management here, the biggest thing that I got from this program are amazing friendships. And I've learned so much about each their own culture, and these will be friendships for life. And thank you to you all. You know who you are, and I love you guys. But I also want to thank my parents, because they allowed me to dream big, and this is why I'm here today. So again, everyone, congratulations, and let's celebrate ourselves today.
That's also a beautiful picture, by the way. Andreu Tolosa Astivia.
Well, hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. I don't know what to say, oh my God. These 2 years have, really represented, I think, a really intense and the biggest really period of growth for me, personally, academically, and also professionally. Internships, trips, essays, and, the thesis. It's all been, a massive struggle, but here we are. There's really so many people to thank. I'm going to switch to Spanish for a second. Mamá, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí, por tu fuerza. Muchas gracias. Papá, por tu inmenso esfuerzo. Mateo, gracias por estar aquí. Yaya, muchísimas gracias. Abuela, muchas gracias. And yeah, to all of my friends, to all of my colleagues, there's really something I admire in each of you. Rachel, thank you for being my rock. I think we've stayed grounded enough and also delusional enough to finish this program. So on that, thank you very much.
Henri Stepanian.
Yep, this is the day. That's it, we're here. MRD was very exciting, truly was. Knowledge learned, friendships created, and struggles faced. But here we are now, exactly. We've been talking about this day for the past 2 years, and it has finally come. So I would like to express my gratitude, first of all, to my parents. Madloba didi, deda da mama. To my friends back at home and to my new friends who I've met here. And of course to my partner, to my loved one, all of whom have supported me throughout this entire journey. And finally to all of the professors who passed on their knowledge to us, Hopefully we can use it to make this world a bit of a better place. Thank you.
Ariana Masley. Oh, we hear this O in the background.
Hi, everyone. So being part of the MIRD program is such a privilege, and I am honored to work, create memories, and get to know almost all the graduates here today, including the professors and coordinators. Before I continue further, I would like to dedicate my graduation to my parents and family here today, as they have supported and guided me through these rough and incredible years of my life. So much blessing comes from sacrifices of theirs. I don't say this often, but to my parents, please know how grateful I am for you. Not forgetting my support system here and the close friends, you definitely know who you are, who have helped me throughout my academic journey, exchanging recipes, and even inviting me over to your wonderful homes. Each of you mean a lot to me. I will miss all of you, but I do believe that our paths will cross again someday. Thank you, and congratulations, everyone.
Astrid Mutiara Ruth. I know you're watching this eagerly behind your computer, and you wished you would be sitting here, and we wished you would, but in a way you feel like you're here in the room. Astrid, we have your thesis, the title, Decade of Belt and Road Initiative Implementation in Indonesia. You look at this from different theoretical frameworks, and then you did an internship at Aflatun International, which I understand is an organization training youth in terms of like social and educational behavior, trying to support them where they can. So thank you for your motivation, for your contributions. And Astrid, I know it doesn't show as it does for the others, but we have your diploma. Oh my goodness, and it even, I should take this away. I'm so sorry, this was for our own. This looks much nicer. Astrid, it is your diploma. We'll take a picture. Shall we take one picture of the diploma in front of the class? So congratulations, Astrid, to you, your family, and probably big thanks to your family on your behalf. Even a little earlier than some other pictures. Barney Janssen.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to congratulate all my fellow, well, now former students. Today's graduation is an affirmation that we made it. The stress, the late nights, all the other efforts put in over the last 2 years have led you to this moment that you can say, I did it, I graduated. Congratulations on that. And the diploma we will receive today will undoubtedly open a lot of doors and lead you to a lot of new opportunities. I'm curious to see which of those doors you will choose and which opportunities you will take. I want to thank all the professors and lecturers we've met along these 2 years. In particular, I want to thank Dr. Okano Heimans for guiding me through a tedious thesis process. And most of all, I want to thank you for an amazing 2 years. Thank you all, and the best of luck.
Brianna Cross.
Hi, everybody. I'd like to take this moment to thank several important people that have made this journey very memorable for me. Firstly, I'd like to thank my supervisor for my thesis, Dr. Jarek Kantorowicz, who, without his guidance and support, I would not have completed on time, and whose findings I'm happy to report will be published hopefully in the near future. Secondly, to my friends that I've made here, I love you. And, sorry, I'm a crybaby. Third, to my parents, who always taught me that it's never too late to chase your dreams, and who supported me over 4,000 miles away, no matter what time of day it was there. Fourth, to my adopted Dutch family, Wim, Noel, Marilyn, thanks for making the Netherlands home away from home. And finally, sorry, to my fiance, Don, the love of my life. I'm so happy I found you, and I could not have done this without you. Thank you.
We told you graduation can be an emotional moment. 2 years together in a very intensive program, and now indeed graduating and having everyone in front of you. Yes. Wonderful. Cesare Negoro.
Hello. Hey, everyone. So I thought that I was just going to wing the 1 minute speech, and let me tell you, it's not a good idea. I should have prepared. When I first got here, I remember in the introduction part, I said that I applied for this master's program because I watched The Interpreter by Nicole Kidman. And let me tell you that this 2 years has been better than the movie. So it was a really good decision to join MIRD. I would like to thank Arash for being my supervisor, if he's here, throughout the thesis writing process. Buat keluarga saya, Papa, Mama, Amira, sama Sultan, terima kasih sudah mendukung. And for everyone, it's been a pleasure to spend the past 2 years with you, and good luck, I guess.
Christopher Wolf.
Hello, everyone. I agree with Cesare. Maybe winging this was not the best idea, but here we are. I've thought about this day over the past 2 years countless times, and I never thought I'd actually be here. These days have been incredibly long in the quiet area, but these 2 years have been incredibly short. And honestly, I wish I could have 2 more years with every one of you, but I think that's a little ridiculous. I would never do that again. To my friends here, because I really do believe that MRD is the people. I love each and every one of you so much. I've made incredible friendships, and yeah, you're incredible. And to my family, Mom, Dad, Caitlin, Harper, and Carson, who couldn't make it, I love each and every one of you so much, and I really could not have done this without your love and support. Thank you.
And a little remark, you may have wondered why some of our graduating students wear slightly different tassels, but you have the information on the screen. Some of them wearing the blue have graduated cum laude, and you have this on their baby picture. All right, next, yeah. Bingwa Lu.
Yep, that's me. This was when I was 4 years old, and I'm already like a monster fighter. So, now, very much excited, very much impressed to standing here today. It's one of the most like incredible and long 2 years in my whole life. The Netherlands is an amazing land, it's a fair land, and together with MRD, you people successfully changed me from a historian to an entrepreneur. So yeah, it was a lot. I'm like far from home, and all I get is all of your support, your inspiration, and I never felt to be impressed and cheered up by everyone from MRD. So thank you so much for everyone. I want to thank my parents for their unfailing love and support, although they can't make it here today. But I'm like full-heartedly, warm-heartedly taken in by another lovely family. So thank you so much. Очень спасибо. Yeah, I also want to thank a very special person for me in MRD, Sahib Rasulov. Yeah, and my thesis supervisor, internship supervisor, and lifetime mentor, Dr. Frans Paul van der Putten. Yeah, I think this is very much it. There's a lot of things going on in my head right now, but it's just language is too weak to express whatever we want to express. So I would say 江湖远阔后会有期, which means a broad stage is awaiting, and I shall see you all in the future. Thank you so much.
Clément Goretta Lambercy.
Thank you. I'm not one for stages, nor speeches, nor baby pictures. But I would like to thank, first and foremost, my family, Emily, and I'm very grateful for my 2 years here in the Netherlands, where I found a home, I found love, and I found lifelong friends. And I want to congratulate you all on graduating, and that's it for me. Thank you.
And to the speech just given, it was short and to the point. Exactly. Konstantin Knur with a fantastic picture.
Yes, I would say everything that I'm going to say now is a repetition of everything that has already been said. So a huge thank you to all the people here. You've made the Netherlands, despite the shitty weather, one of the warmest places in the world. So I'm really happy for all of you, my friends. To all the staff of MIRD, thank you so much for helping me, guiding me throughout this process, throughout the various stages, and making this a successful 2 years. And ich möchte ein riesengroßes Dankeschön an meine Familie richten, ganz oben in der letzten Reihe. Ohne euch wäre das nicht alles möglich gewesen. Vielen, vielen Dank, und es bedeutet mir alles in dieser Welt, dass ich jetzt hier bin. Danke euch. Einfach ein riesengroßes Dankeschön.
first person from the next row, Alexa Fisher.
I've been told many times that this is where our life is supposed to start, which is a bit silly, because when you're constantly thinking that your life is ahead, you really don't ever stop to think to consider who in your life is worth thinking of right now. And I have nearly swore there. I have a good amount of people to thank. I would like to thank everyone in MRD, my friends especially, who have made my life so much more sane than I typically am. I would like to thank my partner, Elliot, who has saved me from myself more than once. I would like to thank my two brothers who are here today, as well as my parents. And I would like to thank those of my family who couldn't be here today, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, as well as my dad. I hope you look up from above at me today and see that it was all worth it. And I would like to thank all of your families, because they made you who you are. And that is exceptionally great, because I got to learn so much from every single person here in this room. So thank you to MRD, thank you to Klingendale, and thank you.
This is beautiful too. Danielle Kono.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. I'd like to first thank all of our wonderful faculty and program staff here at MIRD, especially Dr. Hosley, Naya, Ragnhild, and Arash, for all of your support throughout this program. I'd also like to thank Dr. Miles Kellerman, my thesis supervisor, for guiding me through that grueling process. I'd also like to thank Dr. Mike O'Connell-Hymans, my internship supervisor. You challenged me every day and helped me learn and grow so much while I was at Klingendale, so I thank you. I'd also like to thank my parents who were able to be here, as well as the parents of my partner. I could not have done this program without all of your constant support and kindness and love. And then finally, I'd just like to thank my partner, Jesus. I don't know how I could have finished this program without you. You know, a shoulder to cry on, a sounding board, somebody making me ramen at 11 o'clock at night. So thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you.
David Keller.
Hey everyone. Being here and my development throughout the last 2 years, amazing years of MIRD, have been only made possible through a variety of persons that I would like to express my gratitude now. First, I would like to thank the various lecturers and professors of MIRD for their valuable lessons and insights. In this regard, I would particularly thank Arash for his outstanding commitment to MIRD and us students, and I think my fellow students will agree with me. I would also like to thank Alan Guggenbühl, who is unfortunately cannot be here today, for supervising my thesis. I would like to thank the study advisors and also particularly Ragnhild and Naya for responding to the thousands of emails and requests over the last 2 years. I would like to thank the bakers over there at Albert Heijn for their tireless effort in producing delicious focaccias and broodje frikandel that carried me through this degree. I would also like to thank you, fellow students, for creating an atmosphere of curiosity that made this experience truly unique. I'm fortunate to have made incredible friends along the way. I would like to thank my flatmate Abhiraj for his wise and calming advices during the thesis period. I would like to thank my girlfriend Julia for keeping up with me during a time where my head was only revolving about the thesis. Lastly, but most importantly, I would like to thank my family. Ohne eure langjährige Unterstützung von der ersten Klasse bis zum Masterstudium, ohne diese Unterstützung wäre ich jetzt nicht hier. Ich danke euch.
He had already briefly been announced, but now it's really him, David Wiedenhoft.
There's no baby photo there because I've always been an old and grouchy person and fairly private. So this is really big for me, especially as somebody who used to argue with my father all the time whether or not I would even have a bachelor's degree. And it took me 6 years to go and do that. And so having a master's degree and graduating with all you fine folk has been really unexpected and just an unprecedented pleasure for me. Not to say that it hasn't not been without its challenges and many, many late nights where we cried on each other's shoulders or we threw ourselves into some hobby in a furious attempt to forget how stressed we were. I have so many people to thank, and I think most of them has been thanked, but I think of particular note, I would like to thank Dr. Jan Melisson for, as the internship supervisor and for his gentle but firm mentorship, I think, during that time, and editorial insights on how to improve my, at the beginning, I think, disastrous writing style. And I would like to thank the ISCA staff, especially the secretariat, for just being awesome people and opening and welcoming. I want to thank all of my friends here, both whom I'm graduating with and across the world who hopefully are watching right now. I want to thank my family and my girlfriend Maria and also her family who have done nothing but treat me as one of them. So thank you so much to everybody. I can't believe we made it. We're done.
Ettore Zuffa.
So, if they ever say anything about maturing at MIRD, that was me 2 years ago. I don't know if you remember. So, I think it helps a lot, this master. I have to start by thanking 3 people that are here with me today. Mama, Babbo, and Rebecca. You perfectly know that without you, this would not be possible. So, grazie, but grazie is never enough. I need to thank my family, present here, but also online, and my friends, present here and online. Sapete quanto bene vi voglio, quindi non c'è nient'altro da dirvi. To the companions of the past 2 years, professors, but also to the many friends that I got, you know, a door will always be open for you, either in Italy or somewhere else, possibly in Italy for the weather, because I know Konstantin doesn't like the weather here, so we can arrange for Italy next time. Yeah, honestly, thank you really for everything. And there are a couple more people that I need to thank that told me a lot, that maybe are not always with me, but no, actually are always with me. Mario, Mirella, Paolo e David. E grazie a tutti, grazie di tutto quello che mi avete insegnato. And yeah, thank you. Grazie.
And we should maybe say IRD can also be a language course, You get all these different languages. I hope you've explored and exploited the possibilities. Evelina Matusevic.
Hi, everyone. Really happy to be here, very proud, also excited. The MIRD program has been truly challenging, but also as equally exciting at times and usually fun. I want to thank the entire MIRD staff, the professors, my supervisor, Larissa Versloot. Truly appreciate your guidance and support. I appreciate also all the friendships that I've made here. Thank you to everyone, to the entire MIRD. I do hope and believe that all the friendships we will keep them up, they will be lifelong. And last but not least, I would like to thank my family and my closest friends for the encouragement, the support, and always being here. Labai ačiū už palaikymą, už inspiravimą, padrąsinimus. Labai džiaugiuosi, kad visada esate čia ir visada busite ir buvote kartu. Thank you, and I hope that we will carry all the lessons that we've learned here as the MIRD students, and we will believe in the power of diplomacy, the dialogue, and everything that we have learned here. So thank you and congrats to everyone.
Fang Jia Xu.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and fellow graduates, please allow me to read through my speech I have prepared. Thank you for being here today. I'm truly honored, and it's a bit surprised that to be standing here with distinction. I couldn't make it without you guys all. Behind every achievement is an army of supporters, and I've been blessed with the best. To my friends and family, both here and at home, thank you for always having faith in me. I wanted to give a special shout out to my parents, especially my mom. I'll skip this part. Thank you for being thank you for your financial and emotional support. Without you, I could not make it. And I also want to thank my sisters while I've been away pursuing my ambitions. They've been taking care of my parents. Their support and presence have allowed me to focus on my study without worrying things at home. To the class of 2024, I appreciate every conversation with you all. Each piece of advice and each word of encouragement have shaped my journey in ways big and small. More importantly, I would like to thank you all for showing your interest in my people and my community. This is something that was unthinkable years ago. Thank you and thank you.
And Fang Jiaju, such an achiever, graduating cum laude. And no wonder sometimes we also get emotional moments up here. Congratulations again. Yes. Frances Eden.
Thank you. I would just like to say a quick thank you to everyone who made these past 2 years such an incredible experience. It's honestly been 2 of the best years of my life, and I couldn't have done it without all the amazing people that I've met, and I'm so thankful for all of the amazing friendships that I've made. And I'd also like to thank my family. I'm so incredibly thankful for all your support, and yeah, danke für alles. Thank you to my mom, my sister, my stepdad. Thank you.
Frederik Bongers.
Hi everyone, papa, mama, Cas, opa's en oma's die hopelijk thuis kunnen meekijken. Bedankt dat jullie hier allemaal wilden zijn vanavond. So much has happened these past 2 years. Coming from a history background, I wanted to learn something new and I wanted to gain some practical experience. I can say that I found both at MIRD. I found a challenging internship, and I can honestly say that I'm leaving MIRD with a better sense of the field that I would like to work in. But above all, I am leaving with lifelong friends from across the globe. Somehow, during our busy schedules, we were able to squeeze in trips during which we got to know each other better. From accidentally parking a rental car in a ditch, in a vineyard in Italy in the dark and having to manually push it out, to sleeping in a camper van on the side of the highway on the way to Paris, because we didn't have enough money to stay in a hotel. I think it's safe to say that we had some good adventures. I am happy and very proud to receive my diploma today, but I don't want to say goodbye. So instead, I would like to say thank you and see you soon.
There were some stories that we as a program didn't know. So that adds to our knowledge about what happened in the 2 years of your program. All right, yes. Gustav Hednas.
Wow, what a sight. You, my friends, in our slightly ridiculous uniform. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I know whatever you choose to do in your life after this, you're going to absolutely smash it, and I'm going to be very proud to see what you're up to. I'd like to take this moment to acknowledge the people who've meant the most to me during this whole period. My family. Without you, this just would not have been possible. Mamma och pappa, farmor och farfar, mormor och morfar. Och Erik, en galax långt, långt bort. Jag älskar er så otroligt mycket och jag är så tacksam för allt ni har gett mig och de här möjligheterna som ni fortsätter att ge mig. Tack så mycket, and thank you very much.
Harshita Kanodia.
Yeah, this is my two years summed up. Yeah, I think I was kind of rocking the buzz cut before even it was a trend, but yeah. So yeah, I think I would like to say these last 2 years in MIRD have been incredibly eventful. Moving here all by myself for the first time ever, away from home, has been a life-changing experience for me. And of course, for that, I would like to thank all my friends at MIRD, without whom I would not have survived the program, the deadlines, the long Wijnhaven nights, the thesis, and of course, as said before, the Dutch weather. I'm also incredibly thankful to my thesis supervisor, Mr. Wilbur Parlow, and my internship supervisors, Professor Madeline Hosley and Kirsten Mildren, for their constant support, and also the amazing MIRD team, Ragnhild and Naya. Lastly, my family, who has joined via live stream, and my sister, Nikki Didi. You are an inspiration to me. Thank you for paving the way for me, and of course, funding me. And to my parents, आप लोगों के बिना ये नहीं हो पाता. Thank you and congratulations to everybody.
Isabella Holiday, already reading.
Hello, everyone. So I would love to thank my family for being here. I'm gonna cry as well as everyone else. You have inspired me. You've allowed me to travel the world. And I hope you're aware that I'll probably be heading off to another country very soon, but I'll be back in Scotland for a little bit. To the friends that I've made at MIRD, to Shreya, I love you. I'm so glad I met you. You made my world so colorful. I'm glad in this gray weather. And to our fabulous professors, my supervisor, I wish you so much success, and I really hope that one day your emails can be quiet at the middle of the night so you can sleep. But yes, thank you so much, and I hope to see all of you guys again soon. Thank you.
Jérôme Dorgelo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. I realized recently that I'm quite a fossil in this building. I spent the last 5 years of my life here at Campus The Hague, also doing my bachelor's. And it was during this bachelor's also that I was a bit doubtful. Is the MIRD program something for me? I was a bit unsure, maybe it would be too competitive, too overachieving. I had a bit this impression, but the last 2 years proved me absolutely wrong. We are such a supportive program, and I really, really appreciate that from everyone here. So a big thank you that goes to all of the students, to the excellent academic staff, and of course to my loved ones, both physically present here and online. And this support has made me realize what I can contribute to the world, and believe me, we all have something to contribute, and we will. Thank you and congratulations.
Jiatong Chi.
So, hi everyone. This is Chi Jiatong speaking. And first of all, I would love to give my deepest thanks to my parents for their everlasting love and support. In East Asia, where there's only A+ is allowed, I thank them for letting me be a free and happy Bijan child. And I would love to thank my thesis supervisor, Dr. Simona, for guiding me through all the mist while completing my thesis. And also, I would love to thank all of our faculty members and MIRD co-fellows. You're the reason why I love this program so much. Thank you so much.
Fenna Selman.
Hi, everyone. Like some others, I decided to wing it, which is a particularly bad idea when you're surrounded by a bunch of diplomats in the making. So I won't try to measure up to any of the inspiring speeches that you all gave. Instead, I'll try and thank some of the most important people. My parents, I don't know where you're sitting. Oh, daar. Papa, mama, Menno, bedankt voor alles. Ik hou van jullie. To the faculty, Naya, Ragnhild, thank you for your inspiring and encouraging words. You were always very generous in your praise, which I needed sometimes. And then to all my fellow students, whether close friends or just kind faces in the halls of Wijnhaven or in the pub. You all made this program for me. I've really enjoyed getting to know you, learning beside you, and I can't wait to see where you all end up. And all that's left for me to say is please don't forget to enjoy getting there as well. Yeah, thank you.
There is an organization linked to this program without which it would be very difficult to run the program the way we do it, because it's this direct link between students, faculty, support staff, management team. They have played an extremely crucial role, and we are very grateful that they are doing this job. They have been elected by the student body to exactly these positions. So it is time to give our URSA board the way it exists right now. You see the functions on the screen. We'll have 3 URSA people give a short speech to you. URSA, come to the podium.
Hi, everyone. I am Aaliyah, the treasurer, as you can tell. Sophia is the vice president, and Christopher is our presidente. Welcome, and on behalf of the URSA board, we would like to thank you for coming to our cohort's graduation this year. URSA is a student organization, or I should say the student organization, in charge of this master's program. As a board, we were responsible for planning several of our festivities and academic events. We hosted several events ranging from various sports matches, such as our inter-year rugby, football, and volleyball tournament, to more professional and research-oriented events, like our Reconnect event, which was prior to our gala, where we had several alumni give talks, as well as the symposium, where those in our cohort were able to show off all their research that they've conducted for their thesis. We also had several student-led collaborations, such as Marcus organizing an event with the Norwegian Embassy, and Melody also in organizing a visit to the Taiwan representation in The Hague. All the students who got involved in our activities from preparation to execution, this couldn't have been done without you. While a good portion of what URSA hopes to do and has done is rooted in academic growth, we made sure to make time for some fun. In good old Dutch fashion, we organized several borrels, in addition to the word game nights and movie screenings that we had hosted as well.
And now it is time for our very important thank yous. First, a huge thank you to the incredible faculty members, Naya, Ragnhild, David, Malena as well, to being so dedicated to the program and committed, and for your unconditional support to the URSA board throughout the year. From assisting students with their internships, organizing and coordinating trips, and aiming to ensure the smoothest thesis process for everyone, as well as this year's graduation. Thank you very much. Secondly, Ursa would like to thank Professor Hosley, the mother of MRID, from your European Union and United Nations lectures to international political economy. It is safe to say that we will never forget you. And also, let's not forget to thank our unsung heroes, our wonderful volunteers. You are the glue that holds everything together. So a special thanks to the student body, in particular Shwen and Melody, also for being very proactive throughout the year and in organizing or promoting events. And apart from this, Irsa would like to thank the volunteers that contributed to this year's gala. It would not have been such a success without your help. And last but not least, thank you to everyone who volunteered to make this year's graduation take place. It would not have been the same without you. Thank you very much.
Sorry about the commotion down here at the bottom. There was a bucket of water which has gone everywhere, so but it's okay. This part of the speech is a bit tricky because all of you gave such fantastic speeches that the few things I'd written down seem to have already been said. But there was one thing that one of you said which struck me, so I'm going to skip straight through the parts about how grateful we are as an Ursa board to have had such wonderful friends here throughout the last few years to share all those wonderful moments with. And we're straight to the end of the speech. And that has to do with, I think, everyone in this room. And what a pleasure it is today to see so many families from across the world, across the globe, sharing this moment together in this auditorium. The strength, I think someone already alluded to it, the strength of this program is that is the people, and the fact that people come from all over the place with ideas, perspectives, and they share them with each other. And you have this melting pot of knowledge which comes together and creates really exciting knowledge. And Anne-Marie, you said something a couple of moments ago about how your one hope is that with this knowledge that we've gained, we can go out into the world and hopefully make it a slightly better place. And I thought that was a wonderful thing to say, and I really hope that that is what will, and I think that that's what will happen. So I'm very excited to see where everyone ends up. I think we are very excited to see where everyone ends up, especially whether that's in the heights of power in some embassies or in the UN or the EU or just here in Wijnhaven Cafe or maybe in the bakery in Albertijn, who knows? David, I don't know if that was the ambition, but on behalf of Ursa, we wish you all a huge thank you. We wish the best of luck. I'm sure we'll stay in contact, perhaps a 5-year reunion in 5 years' time. And yes, to all the guests gathered here today, thank you for coming. We wish you a wonderful day, and there's plenty more to come, so enjoy. Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, this was a wonderful surprise, and I think we'll cherish. Thank you very much. We ask the full board to come up and stand here at the screen for a moment, and also the student ambassador, Fenna Selman. Please come up, and I should already announce after this, we'll take a short break. I'll announce that in a moment. All right, please come up here. We do it in a slightly different way because our hands are a little full here. Let me say that we have, for everyone who served on Ursa, we have a token of appreciation. Again, we were extremely happy about the work that was done, and also the feedback. You cannot run a program without continuous feedback by the board, which represents really the student body and the interest. It's a graduate program. Thank you. Thank you. And now it is like in class. It's the time span of attention that gets a little lower after one has been in the first half of usually what we have in class, which, by the way, is a bit shorter than the time we've been in. So we will actually take a small break just to be sure to be as fresh as we were before when we honor everyone else who is graduating. It's a maximum of 8 minutes. I'm going to be strict. On the live stream, it's the same, of course. Please take a break. In 8 minutes from now, we will restart. Thank you. thank you all very much. And thank you for being back in the room, hopefully fresh, alert, with full concentration, so we get into the second part of the ceremony. At this point, we have Professor Mellison giving a few words of welcome to you. Professor Mellison.
Beste studenten. I always say beste studenten. And only now I realize it's like beste reizigers with the Dutch railways. And you know what's next. You will never reach your destination. So beste studenten and dear families, very much welcome here. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, uncles, cousins, whoever, and not from next door. We are immensely grateful that you are here. And the heartfelt thanks by our students are very clear. Without the enormous support system of the families, we would not be here in the first place. Of course, we would also not be here in the first place if Professor Husley would not guide this program. Exceptional dedication to the MIRD for so many years. I think I'm making this point because Professor Husley is always in the role of thanking others, but then there's somebody who should thank her as well. There are also two people online, two people who are still working towards the finish line in the summer. And I thought this might be a nice moment to make some encouraging noises for you other students, to cheer them up and to give them some moral support. Since everything has already been said, I have to make up something else. I hope you will excuse me for doing that. So I'm talking with a motto, and the motto is, students are getting better all the time. Things are getting better all the time is actually a song of the Beatles of 1967. So the grandfathers and grandmothers that have been referred to probably were singing this song. And I was only 7 years old, but I surely felt at that time also things are getting better all the time. Students are getting better all the time is the motto, and perhaps there are some students here, although I really hope there are not those students who think, we know that. We know that. You don't tell me anything new. We know that we are getting better all the time. Or there may be parents who think, talking like this, what kind of higher education is that? Praising students all the time, saying that the students are best and that they are always right. And I'm sure there will be those in the audience among you who think, hey, this gentleman in front, he's even wearing a dress that looks more weird than all the others. So as chair of the MRD Board of Examiners, which is sort of a pen pusher role that I have, one of the roles, which is of course also to take care, to look at the quality of our work. The quality of our examination, which is quite rigorous, and the students have been, I can assure you, under quite relentless pressure for 2 years, but I'm sure you also know that. So I could take a quantitative look at this and say, well, I can corroborate this statement that students are getting better all the time by actually telling you about how the performance is going up, how good the marks are and all that, but I think quantitative has been slightly overrated at the MIRD, so I shall not go into that. Getting better, I think, is also a relative concept. When you've been many years in this program, you know that there are students who graduate with perhaps a 6 for their thesis without realizing they're on the launch pad of a very successful high-flying career. And there may be others who graduate with a very high mark of the thesis and then think probably, well, that's my magnum opus. I want to read it again after the summer to find out that it's a bit like a Swiss cheese, full of holes, still many things that need to be repaired by the standards of a scholarly research article. I think you're all in some ways excellent, but excellence also comes with humility, and excellence is a quality, is not a quality, I should say, is not a quality, is a process. That it comes with humility, I think, goes for students, also goes for staff. Just an example, I'm working now with 2 interns. They are first-year students. We're working on 2 projects together. They are totally in the lead for now until I come on board. And they go back to OSS status, ordinary student status. So students, I think today understand also that excellence is relational. It's not about what you do on your own, but what you do in a team, and how you collaborate with others during your studies, how you support one another, and also in academia at large. This is a bit more of a theme now called team science. Not just the individual, the glorious individual writing articles, books, and this and that and the other, no, but really doing something in a collaborative effort. I think also, and that's a point that's been made by Dr. Wakano Heijmans, that the work that you do, you value the popularization of your work. You have to be able to explain it to people outside the MRD, outside academia. You don't just work for a small citation community. No, you want to make that knowledge that you have relevant for society at large. And I believe that the program, as it has evolved over the years and in the collaboration with the Klingendahl Institute, is precisely trying to do that, to make you both academically excellent and to prepare you for a career. For most of you, God bless you, that's not an academic career, but a career somewhere else. Another discussion at university right now is about open science. I think this also comes intuitively to you, as it didn't come intuitively to earlier generations. You really want to share, to say it in a very simple way, to share your findings at all stages of the process of research and the outputs with others, to make it relevant for society at large as well. There are many knowledge stakeholders out there. So, in our 2-year program, students are then indeed, I think, trained in all sorts of ways in getting better at all the time. They have to learn how to navigate, and they do that through the internships, how to navigate through academic environments, but also non-academic environments, to feel at home at the university, but also to feel at home in a non-governmental organization, international organizations, or perhaps in a company. And that is a bit of a different world. And I think that many of you have experienced during the internship that the things you have learned as a student, that you realized in the quasi-job of an internship, that actually you have an enormous amount of things to contribute to the organizations where you did the internship. So it's that navigation that is important between professional and academic environments. And that requires that you use different spaces in your brain. And I would like to take this opportunity to say that sometimes you also use that empty space in your brain. Do nothing. It's very important to do nothing. And neurologists say that that's where men have a privilege over women, because they have more empty space in their brain. Yeah? So this equips them better to, as the Dutch say, niks, to do nothing. Okay, getting towards the end, getting better is also easier, I think, for you. It's a lot easier for you because you have all these things that assist you in getting better. Translation programs, reference managers, artificial intelligence, editing tools, so many helping things that make you perform very well as well. In comparison, I feel like a sort of a neo-medieval craftsman when I think of the way I do research. But as chair of the BOE, I would like to also to give you a warning with a gastronomic metaphor, and that is, do not rely too much on processed food, because there are many things in the end that you have to do yourself. So, finally, and most importantly, I think you are getting better all the time, and this is quite, I think, for myself, a fundamental point. you're getting better all the time because of the demands of the time that we live in. I think for the first time in my life, all generations agree about one thing, and that we are in trouble. There are many things to fix in this world. And as I would say, without you or your parents or Professor Huxley in the room, we're in deep shit. And that's where your talents are needed, your creativity is needed. And I just want to refer to the list of theses and recommend everybody here to look at the list of thesis topics, and you will see how immensely creative this group of students is. I'm just impressed all the time. I look at that, so thank you. I'm going to leave you now, you're on the edge of the Wijnhaven academic nest, flapping your wings to go into the world out there. Good luck.
Thank you. We'll continue right away with the handing of the diplomas, and we'll get to what for us internally is Group 3. And first, Mina Eriksson.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to finally be here today. 5 years ago, I had my very first lecture in this hall, and I cannot believe everything that has happened since. There's so many people that I would like to thank. I would like to thank the program, Professor Hosley, Naya, Ragnhild, for all the work that you put in. I'm also not the first person to thank Arash, but thank you so much. I could not have asked for a more kind-hearted and brilliant thesis supervisor. I would also like to thank my family, my little brother, Simon Oliver, who make me the proudest big sister in the world, my Swedish grandparents, farmor och farfar, my grandma, who's here today, for always loving and supporting me, and to my mom, my greatest inspiration, and thank you for filling the shoes of two parents. On days like this, I miss my dad a little bit extra, but I hope that somewhere out there he's proud of me. And to my amazing friends here and everywhere, I'm so lucky to know you. And to my Julie, I could not have done this without you. And finally, congratulations to all of you, and thank you.
Julian Whitcomb.
Hi, everyone. So initially, because I had quite a big acknowledgement section, I thought I'd skip the acknowledgements, but just briefly, because you're here, to my family, ich liebe euch über alles. Also to my family at home, vielen lieben Dank für alles und all die Unterstützung über all die Jahre. So now, because I finally figured out how to make the Leiden printers work, I'll pull the power move. No worries, it's pretty big, so I'll try to be short. So yeah, obviously now we have all the time in the world. I could have practiced, I did not, because it's not graded anymore. So finally I can feel free and I can speak freely, and here we are. 2 years gone by, as Gustav remarked earlier, wearing those somewhat silly costumes to prove that we made it somewhere. Yay. And certainly we did. But I want to use this short little speech just to remember that we've already been somewhere every single day. Draining our brains in this very building, bursting in laughter with friends in the pub, and taking 1,000 breaths at countless crossroads. And between all these places, that's where lives tend to converge. So today I'm deeply grateful to all my teachers and very pleased with academic achievement. But what I really want to celebrate are all those moments when we established uniquely meaningful friendships, our very own international relations and international relationships in some cases, and how we navigated our ways through doubts and insecurities, and with every sigh and breath, got a little better at embracing the complexity of how to be. So, while we celebrate the mind and to be daring, let's also raise a glass to being kind and to the caring. Thank you.
Katharina Horban.
Hello, everyone. I'm incredibly thankful to be standing here today. To be honest, it feels more like 10 years, not like 2, simply because so much has happened, and these two years have been so full and so rich of you amazing people, of all the trips, the classes, the internships we've done. So really happy right now, a bit overwhelmed. And my highlights were, I would say, of course, meeting so many wonderful people, friends that will last a lifetime, I hope. And I know you know who you are. You mean the world to me. Thank you. And also studying in The Hague, which is a city I knew nothing about before moving here. It was kind of random. Having the beach nearby also was a big plus. But also, I would say, it's one of the best places to study international relations. So I had a wonderful time. And then also writing my thesis about German foreign policy change, which was a topic that was really my biggest academic interest, I would say. In the end, I want to say thank you to my family, who supported me in every possible way. To my parents, especially my mom, who did everything from proofreading papers to transporting my luggage back home, because as a matter of fact, crazy me will cycle back there. And to my sister, who's the best FaceTime buddy ever, thank you for always having my back. And in the end, I'm looking forward to the next years, to the next months, to all of you, where you're gonna go, how we will meet again. And it was a blast having you around me the past years, and see you soon. So it's not a goodbye, but see you soon.
Katjani Rampawat.
Hello, everyone. I think by this point we are all clear on the fact that MIRD has been a great, great experience for all of us. And it has been really great. Even when I was crying on the many calls to my mom asking if I fail, can Papa pay another year's tuition for me? And however, today, as we graduate, I have nothing but a big thank you to Ragnhild and Naya, whose time I've shamelessly monopolized with my many moments of panic, to Professor Hosley for a very amazing internship experience, to Professor Mellison and the rest of the faculty for all that you've given to me, to my parents, who have been my emotional and financial lifelines. I quite literally would not be standing here without you. Anyone who knows me knows I love to talk about my family, the whole extended bunch of it, and for good reason. My grandparents, my siblings, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. I don't know how many of you are watching online right now. I think a lot. Thank you so much. You are the glue that has been keeping me together. Finally, to all my friends here and abroad, thank you so much for being there for me always. Thank you.
Kenya Tomasz.
Well, hello everyone. I'm very sorry, but I think I will have to read my speech because I'm a bit emotional like everyone because today is a very special day. I acknowledge the courage, the strength, and the determination it took for all of us to get here today. However, we survived all the rainy and stormy days this country has offered us so far. Today is a day of celebration, should be sunny, but this country, we cannot count on the weather. However, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the support, without the support of our families and everyone in MRD. Thank you for believing in us and always walking beside us. You inspire us, your strength drives us, and your determination warms us. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to those who are not here with us physically and are either watching us online or from beyond. You will always be present in our lives and in our hearts, no matter the distance. We could never have reached this moment without our loved ones by our side. We wonder what it would be like to see them here, looking at us. We long to hug them and feel their presence. We express our profound gratitude to all of those who accompany us from Earth and from the stars. A special thank you to my friends, the old ones and the new ones I made in MRD. I hope this friendship will last for the rest of our lives. En bedankt mama, opa en papa. Zonder jullie zou ik hier nooit geweest zijn. Ik hou heel veel van jullie. Thank you.
Laurie Poirier.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy and so proud to be here in front of you today. The past few years have been quite tough for me. A lot of doubts, a lot of challenges, I'm sure, as the rest of you. Starting from nuclear engineering to foreign languages, I never thought I would be able to graduate from such a master program. So yeah, really proud of myself, and of all of you guys, of course. I would like to thank all the people who supported me so far, and now we'll switch to French. J'aimerais remercier mes parents, qui sont juste ici, pour votre soutien et tous les sacrifices que vous avez fait jusqu'à aujourd'hui. J'aurais jamais pu réussir sans vous, donc merci. I would like to thank my friends, Evelina Achu, I love you so much. And last but not least, I would like to thank the person who carried me through this thesis program and thesis process. It was quite a challenge, my partner, Marcus. Thank you for always supporting me and believing in me even when I did not believe in myself. Yai Eskerbay. Merci beaucoup.
Lily Wang.
So first of all, thank you everyone for being here. I still cannot believe that I'm graduating actually. So first, thank you my parents for your financial support and also mental support. Now I'm gonna switch to my dialect. Thank you very much. 現在我終於畢業咗，位於那頭可能大龍光的那一大次不行，還有阿丟，女終於畢業咗。Thank you everyone.
Lily van der Laar.
Hi, everyone. I would like to keep this short by thanking my family for being here today, especially my family from the US who came all the way over here. And I especially want to extend my gratitude to my parents, without who I would not be receiving this diploma today. Thank you, guys. Dank je wel.
Marit Kubbels.
Hello, everyone. People that know me know that I'm very bad at keeping it short, but I'll try my best. If you'd ask a little girl on the screen what she wanted to become when she was older, she probably would have said a doctor. Not necessarily because that's what she really loved to do, but just because she was good at it. Well, it wouldn't have been without the support of my parents and like them telling me to always follow my heart that I would be standing here. So papa, mama, Maud en of course Stijn, dank jullie wel voor de afgelopen jaren. Dank jullie wel dat ik altijd mijn hart heb mogen volgen, ook al was dat soms niet de makkelijkste weg. And yeah, I'm really grateful because without their support I wouldn't have been standing here among such a group of lovely, bright, talented people that I am very proud to call my friends, maybe future colleagues, or even my lover. So thank you all. And I'm very excited to see what the future holds for everyone. Dank jullie wel.
Marcus S. Lindberg. And before you come up, let me just say on the live stream, I hope you excuse us that you see the photographs continuously on the live stream, but you'll have the product at the end all in your hands. So sorry for the repetition on the live stream. Marcus S. Lindberg.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have truly enjoyed the 2 years here in The Hague, so thank you to everyone at the MRD for making this master's program truly special. I would not be standing here today if it wasn't for the love and support from my family. Mamma, pappa, farmor, tusen takk for all støtte dere har vist meg. Laurie, thank you so much for all the encouragement, the support and love. I'm truly, truly lucky to have you by my side. Thank you.
Michael Rowland.
Oh God. Hello, everybody. I'm Michael, of course. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents, John and Frances Rowland, who came all the way from Texas to see me graduate. You know, COVID sort of robbed us of my bachelor's graduation, so this is a bit extra special. Now, having received these diplomas, making us all essentially experts in diplomacy and international relations, I find myself wondering what that actually means. I mean, the simple definition of international relations is still sometimes debated. But if you ask me, though, in the context of a world beset by democratic backsliding, wars, genocide, and stuff like that, I think international relations might have just been the friends that we made along the way. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everyone all the friends I've made in the program. You guys all made this very special. All my friends watching online, and all my family also watching online, and you know, thank you for everything.
Michela Conti.
What a journey. Okay. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents. Grazie mamma, grazie papa. Without you, that wouldn't be possible. Thanks to my brother. Thanks to my sister. Thanks to my best friend, Asia, for all your support. Thanks to Riccardo and Roberto, and also Ettore. You brought so much joy in my life. There is one thing that I've learned from the past 2 years, is that there is no limit that we as women can accomplish. So please, to all the women and girls who are here today or are watching us from online or wherever you are, never stop fighting, okay? Because I assure you, we will sit at that table, all right? Thank you.
Beautiful. Mickey Youngstra.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so this is me. I have spent way too many hours in this building, working on my thesis, other essays, or just hanging out with the friends I made in this program. And even though it was sometimes tough, I'm extremely grateful to have been given the opportunity to be part of this program and be part of this cohort. So many people in the world do not get the same opportunities as we get. So I'm so grateful to my family, without whom I would not have been able to be part of this incredible program. So dank jullie wel en ik hou van jullie allemaal, ook thuis. And thank you to all my newly made friends as well. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Thank you.
Pavlo Radchenko.
Well, here we are. Who would have thought? Yeah, I'll try to keep this short. I would like to, first of all, thank my family for their unconditional love and support on this journey. I would like to thank my thesis supervisor, Dr. Susan Handke, for having made my thesis experience a lot more bearable. I would like to thank my colleagues at the Ukrainian Embassy who bestowed me with a great opportunity to serve my people and to put my knowledge and skills to good use. I would like to thank all of my friends, both those present here today and those who are not here. But above all, I would like to thank all of you, my dear fellow classmates, because you are an incredibly talented group of people, and studying with all of you has been a true privilege and a pleasure for me. So thank you all very much. Go kick some ass. And of course, Slava Ukraini!
Rachel Hahn.
Good afternoon. I'd like to start by expressing my deepest gratitude to my family, especially my parents, for inspiring me to move across the world and follow my dreams. Marian Hinkinas, I also want you to know that you fit into that role as well. Thank you for helping keep me afloat the last 2 years. I would also like to thank my many friends and mentors, including my thesis supervisor, Wilbur Perlot, who helped me succeed and cherish my time at Leiden. In particular, Andrea, I feel so lucky to have done it alongside you, and I'm better for knowing you. I can't wait to see what all of us go on to do in the future, and I feel confident that great things lie ahead for all of us. Thank you so much, and cheers, congrats.
We will soon go to the next row. And let me already say that after the pitches, we will also have a very, very nice moment that all of you will really remember. And we'll still keep you waiting for that. But now we continue with these wonderful individual pitches. We move to the next row. And the first one, again, IRSA member, Sofia Emma Rodriguez Tejada.
Hola a todos. So before I start with my thank yous, I would just like to recall. So remember the first day of class, we were all so energized and innocent, and look at us now, exhausted and already ready to retire. But I'm afraid that we'll have to wait a couple more years for that to happen. So I would just like to take a moment to reflect on what we have achieved in the last 2 years. First and foremost, we have all passed quantitative research methods. I still can't believe I chose this as my research methods for my thesis, which brings me to my next point. I would like to thank the one and only Arashpur Ibrahimi, an icon of MRID, and also my thesis supervisor. Merci. I would have not been able to graduate without your help along the thesis process. And another thing that we have achieved, well, we've survived the Dutch weather, as many of you have already mentioned, but also, let's not forget the Dutch food, which, yeah, if you don't know it, I don't know if I'd recommend it, but, you know, you can try it if you want and see for yourself. Last but not least, I would like to thank IRSA members and also the faculty members, in particular, Ragnhild, Naya, and David, for making MRID so special. I would also like to thank my friends, my bebesotes, and most importantly, mi familia, en particular, mis padres, Ana y Jaime, who are here in the audience, y también Isabel. She's my cousin, but she's like a sister to me. Así que muchísimas gracias por todo. Os quiero con limón y sal. Gefeliciteerd met je succes.
Ricardo de Jesus Vaz.
Wow, where's my family? First and foremost, I would like to thank my family. Mãe, avó são a minha maior inspiração. Obrigado por tudo o que fizeram por mim e continuam a fazer. À minha irmã e às minhas irmãs em casa, obrigado por servirem de inspiração durante todo este caminho. I would like to thank the university for allowing this little born and raised working class boy to pursue his dreams. I would like to thank the staff, especially Arash, for being the most patient and dedicated supervisor. Lastly, I would like to thank my second family, my friends, Annika, Mina, Manish, Vasco, Matilde. In a world full of contradictions, you're the thing that makes the most sense to me. I'm so lucky to have you. I love you with all my heart. Congratulations, everyone, we did it.
Riccardo Pezzano. Already graduating at the time.
It would be great if we had pink gowns and caps. Hi everyone, for those who don't know me, I'm the pizza guy. I've been feeding your children for the past 2 years. Roberto's family know it very well. But it says a lot about MRD. It's about people, it's about having cold leftover pizza after class and after exams. I don't have a speech ready. I'm just looking to all these beautiful faces, and I feel warm-hearted because I feel that I have so many memories, so many good memories with each one of you. And yeah, it says a lot. And then I look up there and I see my family, see my dad, my mom. I know you always tell me you're proud of me, but I also want to tell you that I'm proud of you for all the sacrifices that you've made, for having me here, and for just being the amazing parents that you are. And then my sister, thanks for you ruining all my baby photos, because there's you strangled me, and so me having scary faces, so this is probably the only good one that I have. But also thanks for being such an amazing sister. And thanks to all you friends. Thanks to Ettore for having dinners at your place. The Hague would not be the same without your house. Robert, you're my partner, you're not a friend. People know that we're basically a couple. I'm coming out right now. No, but thanks for being the friend that you have been for the past 5 years. I know we've been, there is a lot ahead of us. And Michaela, Patata, just know that you always have a friend to call at night because you have a mouse invasion at home, or for the mental breakdowns that you have me. So I enjoy everyone. Thanks. Good luck.
Roberto Núñez.
Well, at least I have a photo with my sister in which we look both nice. And, well, I guess the Divine Comedy really changed my life when I was a kid. There is this passage in the Divine Comedy in which Dante meets the souls of the people who have never taken a side during their lives. Those are the people that have never fought for anything. And when I read that passage, I vowed to myself that I would have dedicated my life to actually have an impact in society, to change the lives of the people around me. And for that, I have to thank my family, grazie per il supporto, la vicinanza, e per avermi lasciato libero di seguire i miei sogni. And to my friends, both the Italians, Riccardo, Michela, Ettore, and those from the first year, and the foreign friends. I wish I've made you laugh, and that you have found in myself someone you could open up in times of need. I wanna leave you guys with a few words. We have all been given the means and the tools to have an impact in society. Do not chase money, do not chase power, do not chase personal gain, but rather dedicate your life to something you truly care for, something you're willing even to die for. Money, power, personal gain, I'm sure eventually they will come. Thank you.
Robin Marion Newman.
These 2 years have been an absolute roller coaster, but a really fun roller coaster at that. While the MRID program and my internships have ignited my passion for the next steps in my career, my absolute highlight are the lifelong friends that I've made in this program. They've stood by me through thick and thin, always brought good vibes and laughter, challenged me and inspired me. I'm so proud of you and I can't wait to see what you guys do next. I'd also like to thank my family, to my parents for always pushing me to pursue my academic career next to my athletic swimming career, to my dad for reading all 166 pages of my thesis, and to my mom for making sure that I was feeding myself and taking care of myself through this rigorous process, to my bonus family for being an integral support system, and to my siblings who I'm so proud to call a big sister. To my sister, who's also my roommate, for dealing with all the breakdowns and all the mental breakdowns, but being there for me, right by my side. And to my brother for always keeping me grounded through this entire process. To Tom for always standing by me, for being my rock, and for being my go-to person for everything. I love you all. Lastly, to all my fellow graduates, who I have so much belief in what we do next. As we've said, it isn't an easy geopolitical climate out there, but I know that after these 2 years, we are equipped and ready to take on this world, and has already been said to really try to make this a better place. Thank you, and congratulations, everyone.
The next person, Sahib Rasulov.
Well, hello everyone, good afternoon everyone. Well, first of all, I would love to start thanking my family. They're over there. My mom, my dad, my siblings, I love you so much. Ben sizin oğlunuz olmaktan gurur duyuyorum. And thank you for everything, for all your support that you gave me and will give in the future. I also would love to thank my dear friends who unfortunately couldn't make it since they're scattered all across the world, but they're seeing me, hopefully so, online. For the MRD, I would love to thank all the staff members, academicians, everyone who made this program amazing. The challenges, opportunities, interesting moments. These 2 years were simply amazing. Academically, I would love to thank Professor Dr. Jonah Schulhofer-Wochel for his help, assistance, and guidance throughout my thesis. But there are a few people that I would love to thank that made these 2 years amazing. First of all, I would like to thank my partner in crime, Christine Bungwalu, with whom we shared all the moments, the difficult moments throughout this program, and happy moments. Lastly, also, 2 particular individuals with whom I have a luck, and some people will say that it's a chaotic in a certain way, but with Andriy Stepanyan and Viraj Balutkar to live together and make this last year and upcoming years even amazing. And finally, I would like to make a wish, a short, very wish, is that experiences, friendship, acquaintances, network, knowledge that were accumulated throughout these 2 years, let they be the foundation of a new world that we will contribute and build a better place. Thank you so much.
Shrin Sabu.
Hello everyone, today is a special day because I've completed 300 days of my Duolingo streak with Dutch, but still I cannot speak Dutch. And it feels sad that my full name is Shwan Cyril Sabu, and in my certificate it's Shwan Cyril Sabu, and still it's Ashwan Sabu, it's fine. But keeping aside all these things, it feels great, like completing this course and like this 2 years. It has been like years of like struggle, challenges, learning, self-introspection, and a lot. And I would like to thank my parents, Achacha and Mummy, watching from India, and my siblings, Sharon and Sharon, for all the support that they've provided. And I would like to also thank State Bank of India for the education loan, so that motivates me to spend more time on LinkedIn now. On the academic side, I would like to thank my mentor, Dr. Jan Mellison, for the opportunity that he has given me to work with him, and my supervisor, Arash. I think he should be the best supervisor. There should be an award for him, so yeah. Yes, and I would like to thank all my friends in MIID India, here in the Netherlands. So special thanks to Ajay, Sachu, Arunima, Aprajita, Abhijit, who's here. So yeah, wishing you all good luck, and I see future diplomats, policymakers, academicians, and future business leaders in this batch. So let's do some great things in this world. Thank you so much.
Next is Shreya Mukundam.
Hi. Sorry, Sean. I was just really excited, apparently, so I'm a little early. I'm going to try and make this short and sweet. The last 2 years have really flown by, but it feels like I've known you guys for like an eternity. This course has taken me to some of the highest highs and definitely some low lows, but I feel like I've come out of it softer, more grateful, and with a lot more gratitude. I'm just so grateful to have met so many people that I cherish and hold so dearly in my heart, and to have just made the memories that we did make. It's all of you guys, the incredible friends that I've made here, friends in Geneva, all of my friends back home. You guys kept the light through some dark and gloomy Dutch nights, and I'm so grateful for that. This, of course, would not have been possible without my incredible parents who are in the audience right now, my sister, my baby brother, all of 344, who's all watching this on the Zoom link. And most importantly, my grandparents, நீங்கள் இல்லாமல் இது பண்ணியிருக்க முடியாது. உங்களோட அன்பு, பாசம், ஆசீர்வாதத்தோடு மிக்க மிக்க நன்றி. Thank you.
Sofia Pires dos Santos Lopez.
Apologies for the long name, it's the Portuguese way of doing names. Well, hello, I'm Sofia. The MRID program was the most challenging and rewarding experience of my life, and I wouldn't have done it without my support system. Thank you to the professors of MRID, to Ragnhild and Naya, and of course, a special thank you to Professor Hosley for trusting my work and for encouraging me every step of the way. And also thank you to Professor Louise van Schaik for the guidance in the thesis process and for helping me in a lot of struggles that I faced. Thank you to all my friends in The Hague. You know who you are. I couldn't have done this without you. I mean, we might have spent too much money and time at OKCs, but it was all worth it. Thank you to my friends back home, especially the ones that are watching online. Thank you to my best friend Maggie and to my two rocks, my Caterinas. They're the only reason I voluntarily went to Spain twice, and as you know, I don't really like Spain. Thank you to my friend Lena. I cannot believe that when we met in Milano 3 years ago, we would be here standing, and I'm so grateful that you are here and you that welcomed me to your house many, many times. Thank you for everything. And now to the people that make everything possible. Thank you to my parents and my sister. Sorry. Who's cutting onions? Damn. To my whole extended family, you are my rock. Your unconditional love, support, and motivation brought me to The Hague, and it also made me strong enough to stay. Obrigada por tudo. Lastly, I dedicate this degree to my grandpa Chico, who passed away in February 2023. I love you, and I miss you, and it was your strength that brought me here. Apologies for the crying. Thank you so much. And may Portugal win tonight against France.
And maybe a short remark. I think it's wonderful how sometimes people alive and with us are being acknowledged, and also those who are no longer alive but maybe still with us. So thank you for also acknowledging those persons. Sorcha Fitzpatrick.
Hi, everyone. It feels really surreal to be here today. The last 2 years have flown by in the best way possible. It's been said by so many, but MRD is the people, and I wouldn't be here today without the great friends that I've made along the way, and just the great laughs that we've shared. We really pulled ourselves through this whole process, especially over the last few months. So I just want to say love you guys, and I'm excited, so excited for us. To my mum and dad, your unwavering love and belief in me has carried me through this program and through my life. To my family and friends, my sister Jules, and a special hello to my granny and Susan and Lucy and Rosie who are watching from Dublin. Hello, I love you all. Thanks everyone for your love and support of my friends, my family, and the program. Yeah, I'm so delighted for us all. We made it, we did it, and now on to the next. Gur míle maith go léir.
Thea Ducroc.
Hello, everyone. So over the past 2 years, I can say that I've met people that were passionate, supportive, and very inspiring, and that helped me grow as a person. I believe we shared similar human values and a lot of empathy, and I trust that all of us will keep those for our careers and as part of the responsibilities that come with this diploma. And Roberto said it already, probably better than I would, with a very thick English accent. Where was that coming from? But I hope we all stay true to ourselves and always strive to help others, showing love and respect in a world that desperately needs it. These values are what my parents and family have instilled in me, and I want to end by thanking them. Without their sacrifices and unconditional support, I would not be there today, and I would not have the opportunities that I have. J'espère vous rendre fiers et j'espère pouvoir vous rendre tout ce que vous m'avez apporté. Merci Ethan, merci Tati et Tonton d'être venus ici, et Timéo aussi. Merci pour votre présence aujourd'hui et dans toutes les différentes épreuves de ma vie, aujourd'hui et plus tard. Je vous aime très fort. Merci. Thank you.
Timo Bertrand.
We did it, folks. Very unconventionally, I will start with the most important people who've made those 2 years happen and without whom I wouldn't be standing here today. Mama, papa, Fitatje, oma. Thank you so much for your unconditional support and love. En ik hou zoveel van jullie. Je vous aime trop fort. Merci. Also, a big thanks to the faculty members, Professor Hosley, Naya and Ragnhild, Arash, and most also Professor Mellison for supervising the thesis. You're all really the music to my world. I have 2 key learnings from the past 2 years. First, the power of relationships that we all experience through our internships, but most importantly also the friendships and the long-lasting bonds we have covered through these 2 years in this program. So to my friends, thank you so much for being who you are, genuinely, and I'm also so very much proud of you. Second key learning, and a bit on the personal side, I've discovered in the past 2 years that I'm not only 100% French, but also, despite my height, 100% Dutch. And I'm going to nourish those 2 cultures in the future to a much higher extent. And with all these lessons learned and all the competence we've built throughout the years, I'm sure that all together we will keep fighting to keep rocking in the free world. I'm so proud of you guys. Congrats, thanks.
Violet Collins.
Hello, hello. I hope that to everybody in the front rows, you have all had some well-deserved rest and relaxation the last few weeks. I think that in the middle of stress and the internships and working and deadlines, it's really, really easy to forget what an absolute privilege it is to be able to pursue higher education in the first place, let alone a master's degree, let alone for a lot of us an international degree in a completely different country. I know that as a high school student learning about the ICC and international law in The Hague for the first time, I never, ever would have thought I would be here. It's such a great, great honor and such a great privilege. I want to thank my parents, really, for everything you've done for me, for all of your support, for all the decisions that you've made and all the sacrifices you've made. I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much. And congratulations, everybody. We're all done. And yeah, thank you.
Viraj Pulatkar.
Hello. Hi. I'm a bit uncomfortable. This is scary for me. There's a lot of people and I have to talk. I don't like either. But I told this to my mom yesterday and she said, scary or not, good or bad, there's always something to be happy about, something to be grateful about. And this day is just for that. So bear with me as I get through this. To all of you who have been with me for this last 2 years in this program, I've seen you all from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. in Wijnhaven. I've seen you all survive on Red Bulls, and I've seen you all pull all-nighters day after day. I want you to know that your strength has given me strength, and it is you who has pushed me to do better. Thank you to all of you. To Katyayani and Abhirami, your friendship and your homes have been the warmest and coziest places I could have found in the Netherlands. Thank you so much. Comrade Arnie, Andri, Saib, Bratan, you guys are basically family now. To Constantine and Julian, thank you for all the good times and a great friendship. To my family, my dad who's here and my family who couldn't be here. To all of them, my mom, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my grandmother. I know an engineering degree would have made you happier, but I think an advanced Masters of Science does not disappoint that much. I might not say this often, I might not be able to show it, but I want each one of you to know that I love each one of you dearly. Thank you for giving me the strength to speak when it's needed and necessary, and to stand up 100 times when I've fallen for 99 before. Thank you.
William Frank.
Almost over. I'll try to keep it short. First, I should say thank you to everyone for staying awake, except the few people sleeping in the back. But I want to thank my parents, of course, for all of their love and support. I also want to thank you guys. You guys are an amazing group. Thank you for the fun nights we had, whether it was sitting here in this building or, knocking back a few pints at the pub. Both of them amazing experiences, and you're an amazing group of people. I have no doubt that you'll achieve great things. You guys probably know they will and expect them to. But you've already done something great by graduating from MRED. And as you go on to achieve further greatness, I want to pass on a lesson that I've learned from my parents, one of them here and one 6,000 miles away. And that is, be good. Be good to each other, be good to yourselves, be good to the world around you. Greatness is going to be an easy thing for people with your talents and your intelligence. The test that you're all going to have to pass is being good. And I have no doubt that you'll pass it with the same determination and kindness that I've seen in each and every one of you the last 2 years. So thank you for letting me be your friend, and I love you all. Congratulations.
Vanessa Mansell Vargas.
Hello, everyone. Dear fellow graduates, professors, program coordinators, advisors, families, and friends. 60 of my fellow classmates stood before you at this desk, and now there's 4 of us left, including me, Vanessa. Yes, we are nearing the end, and I can't wait to receive this diploma that has cost me sleepless nights and tears. Throw that head to the ceiling, hug and say thank you to my loved ones present today and abroad, and head for the snacks, drinks, well-deserved dinner and party. Thanks to the people that made the last 2 years so memorable, including the friends I made, the professors, lecturers, and program coordinators and advisors, supporting us during our studies, especially in the more difficult moments. And finally, and now I'll switch to Spanish, gracias mamá, papá y Paul por estar acá en este momento tan especial para mí, por siempre apoyarme y por el amor que me brindan todos los días. Gracias.
Umang Sodi.
Hi everyone, I'm the last person here, so I'll try to make it as short as possible. This is a really special moment for me. I had my first lecture here as a bachelor student 5 years ago. And I'm just so grateful for all the lecturers, professors, the study coordinators, and study advisors for supporting me on this academic journey. From interning at Leiden with Jarek to now working at Heineken, you have all shaped my professional and academic life for years to come. Throughout this time, I've had the best support from my parents. They have always pushed me to do better and to be ambitious in whatever I pursue. Also, of course, my mother for reminding me to eat while I was writing my thesis. I've also had the luck of forming great friendships throughout my years here. So Katyayani and Abhrami, thank you so much for making these 2 years so memorable. Rohan and Anaya, thank you guys for being here and cheering me on. And also Jasmine, who unfortunately she couldn't be here. Thank you for being my rock and laughing with me through all these 4 to 5 years. Valentin, thank you for encouraging me and reminding me about all my deadlines and the unwavering support through all the stressful times during this degree. So to wrap it up now, to all my fellow graduates, congratulations and best of luck in whatever path you choose to take, and seize the day.
And now it's again a special moment where I'm absolutely sure someone is sitting again behind the screen. Constanza, your thesis was on the puzzling independence of international space cooperation from geopolitics, an exploration of the evolution of space diplomacy from the Cold War to the second space race. Wow, that was quite a title, actually. Fantastic. 2 internships, Embassy of Mexico in the Netherlands and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. Constanza, we'll do the same thing. This is your diploma. I'll hold it up for you. So it's real. I'm not going to open it, the folder, but it's real, it's in there. And I think from all of us, applause and congratulations to you, Constanza. And actually, I'm holding 2 different folders because this will be the diploma for you, Peng-Jen Shi. Peng-Jen, the same. We wished you could be here, but we are very happy that you're certainly with us via the electronic means, via the virtual means. So thank you for attending the ceremony in this way. Your thesis on US-China rivalry and its impact on the supply chain, the focus on semiconductor supply chain in Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan. Wow, that's also a promising topic. And the academic internship is done at the Institute of Security and Global Affairs, where you contributed to research and publications. Peng-Jen, your diploma. And before we move to the next step, at the beginning of the ceremony, I said 1 minute is 1 minute, and we're going to be sharp and make clear it's 1 minute. But I realized we don't have grades, so we don't have means to. No, just joking. Apologies that maybe it took a little bit longer in the whole ceremony, but it's getting to the close. I actually very much enjoyed the pitches by the students. I thought it was fantastic. We see some really good speakers, by the way, and that is wonderful to watch. And again, apologies if sometimes things got a bit emotional, but it is always a double thing. You want to acknowledge everyone. You're standing suddenly in front of a full room, and believe me, a lot of people online. We're counting in the hundreds. I think it's about 500 or 600 at least. So thank you all again who watched via the live stream, but we're only telling this now after you gave your pitches. All right, there we go. All right, now we'll move to something that's gonna, yes, our hat ceremony. Well, this is the moment that, of course, everyone needs to be ready who is not graduating just in the audience, this is a wonderful moment. Let me also tell you in terms of the procedure, we'll have this well-known hat ceremony. Afterwards, there will be a short announcement again, and then we will all move to the graduating students taking a picture at the Spanish stairs, and all of us then later on moving to the Spanish court. I know, we had a remark about Spain, but yes, we have a lot about Spain here, just not the weather, it has been said, but believe me, the summer is wonderful in the Netherlands. That's why you have left again. All right, there we go. Now, the hat ceremony. Are you all ready? Are you still alert? No, probably not, but we'll try. To reflect the moment that you are graduating from our 2-year program, and to do this also in a very visual way, I will ask you in a moment to turn your tassels from the right-hand side to the left. And I'm just checking, does everyone have it? Yeah, right, so right first. You all have it on the right now, right? Yeah, okay, so we're all in agreement. And then I will count. I will count down. And I actually suggest that to the extent possible, while you throw your hat, 1 minute, 1 second, that you will be facing the audience. And now I have to, you don't see this? We should have coordinated that before, yes?
I will stand there, but I would like the students to fill up the 2 rows on the back. So if you,
well,
to be, I don't have time.
No, I don't think we should do that, to be honest. Okay. Sorry to be a little cruel here, because,
this way,
yes. So I would actually suggest that we face the photographer, but we also have a lot of people in the audience. And the live stream hopefully can catch this moment for us too. This is very important. Sorry, I'm just looking at the live stream. It is okay. All right, people, then it's clear. You will just get up and maybe also for a moment then look at the audience. All right. Yeah, let's first look at the audience. First the audience. Okay, so first the audience. Let's give the chance for the audience to take some pictures right now. And I understand the live stream is ready too. This is a very important moment. Sorry, I'm checking again just to make sure everyone has the experience. Okay, people, please turn your tassels to the left. And now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, people, please stay in the room if possible for just a last slide. If the students could take their seats, hopefully, again, with the tassels. Yep. Okay. I hope everyone has caught this very important moment, and I know there were different angles from which we had to have the ceremony. We can repeat it again in a moment. Now, when closing, let me just say a couple of things. Everyone, obviously, who's been here today watching the ceremony, apologies again that it took a few minutes longer than anticipated, but soon we will celebrate this in a new setting at the reception. Those that watched on the live stream, a big thank you again for having watched our ceremony this way, and I'm sure the congratulations will still occur also after this ceremony, not at the reception, but in other ways. So thank you very, very much, and also thank you to all colleagues who were not in the room today, but watching via the live stream. Now, let me thank the team that organized the ceremony today. It's actually quite a few people. I think we need a round of applause for Ragnhild Drange. For Naya Pessoa. Malena Lopez Bremme. David Aranguren. Ellen Schulina. Leo Ranieri. These people are the Meert team, the way they're managing the program at the moment. And actually, Ellen just joined us because Naya will go on a well-deserved maternity leave. It is her last day with us today in her function as Research and Education Officer. She comes back after this, and we are so happy to have Ellen on board. We are also very, very happy that Malena Lopez Bremme has joined us as a project assistant. And then we have Leo Ranieri, who will be very strict to the new students. He will be helping with the grading for several courses. Don't tell the first years. Okay, there we go. Joanne Dornick from Communications. And as always, a huge thank you to Benedict Dobbinger for coordinating so much in terms of the communications and always having the good people with you. Thank you so much for the several years of fantastic collaboration. Ishan Singh. A big thank you for being a volunteer and doing this in such a fantastic way today. Irene Trevescu. I would be very inclined to mention again our three IRSA fantastic people that are now on the screen, but maybe I'll skip it because we've heard your names so often. But a big thanks, Christopher, Alia, Sophie, for what you did, and the rest of the IRSA team. Then the live stream, Dominic van Ommen, who is heading this. And then we have a kind of competitor, Arash, but this is Arash Nika, our photographer. And if you wish, asking everything about quantitative methods after this ceremony, and you can just reverse if you want. No, thank you so much again, and we really look forward to the pictures, which are always fantastic. And then just a big thank you to the whole OSC team and everyone who helped with the facilities and actually also with the reception. A big thank you. And I see that I get a message. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Thank you. See, that could be that it's after a while of a ceremony. Marike, are you ever going to forgive me? Marike Geurtsen, a big applause. Terribly sorry about this. This is in class that shouldn't happen, but at graduation you can afford it. No, sorry again. So a big, big thank you to everyone who attended today. Graduating students, this is indeed the moment. Thank you for everything that you said in your pitches. I think that was very insightful and also got close to all of us, what you said, and all of you, I know that. And thank you again for the colleagues who gave wonderful speeches or contributed in other ways. With this, we are, and you're probably thinking finally, closing the ceremony. That means that the graduating students go out first, go to the Spanish steps, and you'll have a chance for other group pictures. Of course, others feel free to leave afterwards. Thank you.